Buenas tardes, chavales, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos de nuevo al canal y bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo en el cual vamos a reaccionar a la Gamescom de Latam que hubo el día 2. Estoy grabando esto a día 3, no he visto absolutamente nada. No sé exactamente tampoco cuándo lo cogeréis y lo veréis, pero bueno, vamos a reaccionar al evento y a ver qué nos van a mostrar. Así que sin más, chicos, comenzamos. Vale.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you.
Pinta muy
The
bien.
gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity. I should know. It runs in my blood.
Vale, va a tener parries, diferentes ataques y habilidades.
Who dares to question my will, standing in the way of my redemption?
Nada es para siempre. Wuchang, Foreign Features. Como no, skins. El 24 de julio, ¿eh? De Xbox. Kila. Como el de Escape from Tarkov. Me está recordando a Wolf Among Us. Pues no tiene mala pinta, ¿eh? A ver. Entendedme. Me acuerdo un poco al Max Payne. The Shadow Syndicate. El sindicato de las sombras, podríamos decir.
You've got nowhere left to run.
Heresy isn't a myth or a bedtime yarn. It's real. It's dangerous. It's what we fight against.
Sacrifier is a story-driven RPG set in a world where faith, war, and ancient technology collide.
The demons above, the beasts below.
And the heretics within.
You play as Ezekiel Raiden, a young priest and soldier fighting across realities in a conflict between gods and demons.
I won't lie to you. We're in a crisis.
Inspired by classic JRPGs like Xenogears or Valkyria Profile 2, Sacrifier mixes pixel art with 3D visuals, real-time and turn-based combat, and moral complexity.
That's life in the Bishops. The apocalypse is always a couple of days away. You'll get used to it.
Explore the underground city of Antioch and the spirit realm of Erebus, from bustling streets to sacred forests. With music by Motoi Sakuraba and a combat system full of style and strategy, Sacrifier is a modern love letter to the golden age of RPGs.
Save yourself. Abandon the false god.
There are laws even gods cannot violate.
Sacrifier is coming to PC early 26. Wishlist now on
En
Steam.
2026.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employees.
So glad you were able to find the time to chat.
Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go.
No hard feelings after the layoffs, I'm sure.
Did you read your contract? Did you check your NDA?
You know, we had to streamline the business.
You don't decide the truth. Alta Interglobal tells you the truth.
Ahora este juego. O sea, ¿este no es el del Savage Planet?
When we tell you something, it is a fact.
Ese creo que se llamaba no sé qué en el Savage Planet. Me parece que era.
And I know you're a team player, so you're still part of the family.
All warranties are void, of course.
Sí. Savage Planet, sí, sí. Vale, a ver este. ¿Monjas? Ah. Adiós. Misión terminada. Void Martyrs. Son of the Forest, ¿no? Parece el Son of the Forest. Oh, cooperativo. Entonces sí me mola. Visión nocturna, colega. Wow. Dread Zone.
Throughout Blades of Fire, you will meet a host of unforgettable characters. From the evil Queen Nerea, to Glinda, the ancient Master Forger, Melkart, the Undertaker, or Tork, who thinks he's a king. Aran Delira, son of the King's Ward commander, grew up alongside Princess Nerea, sharing a close bond with the young princess. However, a tragic event in his youth left an indelible scar on his soul. Though the pain lingers, shaping much of his life, he refuses to let his past define him entirely, choosing instead to focus on others' well-being and face his responsibilities with unwavering resolve. Destiny has made Aran the bearer of one of the 7 Forger's hammers, granting him the ability to forge the sacred metal steel. Combined with the combat skills handed down to him by his father, he has now been entrusted with the weighty task of killing the Queen. Aran is determined to honor his duty and forge his future through strength and courage. Fate leads the young Adso de Zelk to accompany Aran on his journey and offers invaluable support throughout his quests. In combat, Adso plays a crucial role as a strategist, meticulously analyzing enemies and documenting their traits in his chronicle, which provides insights into each foe, helping Aran devise more effective strategies to overcome them.
Exacto, este es el que te coge y el que te dice la mejor manera de matarlos.
Spells, uncovering hidden knowledge and unlocking vital secrets to aid their journey. Following the death of her father, the king of the empire, Nuria ascended to the throne as the new queen. The people looked to her with hope, believing her reign would usher in an era of prosperity and greatness. But little did they know what her rule would truly bring.
Está muy chulo este juego. Alters.
Expanding and running a mobile base in the altars won't be possible without mining minerals from beneath the planet's surface. And to find and extract these vital resources, you must venture beyond the walls of your safe haven. Of course, mining outposts aren't the only infrastructure elements that can be built outside. As you gain access to more advanced technology, you'll be able to set up structures that enable you to farm food or fast travel. But before that, you have to neutralize the dangers that lie ahead. The planet you're stranded on is filled with external threats. Yet as you traverse its surface, you will notice something even more ominous. Strange, mysteriously shaped distortions that differ in both appearance and the risk they pose to a human being. These anomalies emit dangerous radiation, distorting time and space around an unsuspecting explorer. So be sure to approach them with caution. Luckily, you're not completely helpless against these threats.
Curioso.
Upgrading the base and researching new technologies can help develop more efficient methods of protection from anomalies or even ways to destroy them. Exploring the alien planet in the altars is an immersive and fascinating experience. But watch out. As you take in the epic landscapes and hostile surroundings, don't forget to look down from time to time. The planet's surface holds many secrets, some of which might considerably push the story forward. If you want to know more about the upcoming game from 11-Bit Studios, check out other episodes in the series.
Mola bastante. Mola mucho. 13 de junio. Vale, un anuncio. Sí que tiene escenario, sí. O sea, es para llegar a verlo todo bien, ostras, Y el juego se llama Little Mage. Bueno. Ah, este ya lo había visto.
Hi, I'm Mage lead producer since capable of erasing the worst enemies. It shoots fast-moving goo projectiles effective at all ranges. With just a few shots, the enemies will succumb to its corrosive force and you will see them literally melt away. However, if you're dealing with multiple enemies at once, simply use its alt-fire mode. It shoots a blob of turpentine onto the ground, damaging all nearby enemies. And finally, our most mysterious weapon yet, the conscious gun. Think of it as a lethal form of mind control. Shooting enemies just a couple of times will stun them, buying you some breathing room. However, in larger quantities, these waves become deadly with mind-blowing results. If you're looking for something more precise, switch to the Alt-Fire, which shoots a focused beam that skips the stun altogether and goes straight into the head popping. We hope you enjoyed this extended look at the experimental weapons coming to Mouse PI for hire. We have a lot more to show you soon, so please wishlist the game now and get ready for the release
a mí es que
of
este
PC
tipo de
and
juego me mola
consoles
mucho.
later this year.
Oh.
The Midnight Walk is a cozy horror adventure, which is this nightmarish highway riddled with terrors. On these different paths to different fairy tales, you meet Potboy that you have to keep alive along the Midnight Walk. There's a bunch of hiding from monsters, exploring, looking for secrets, bonding with your little lantern friend. I think we're both very proud of the grinner, the monster that opens its face. Klaus added some spider legs, I added those hatches, and it's just where you and me meet.
Before it was always like a tedious process to 3D scan models.
Me gusta ese estilo de juegos con este tipo de temática. Muy Tim Burton, hay que decirlo.
We also use thrift objects. So it can be like an old tea kettle that we break apart and build that into a house.
One of the first models, which was actually Potboy, this little character with a flame out of his head. And we immediately started talking like, what does that mean for gameplay, for story? And it kind of wrote itself. His flame is valuable, and some want to take it from you, others want to protect it. And there are these monsters that want to eat the fire. Some people almost find you holy, some worship it even. It's all about contrasts between everything from light and dark to scary and cozy. Potboy is your respite between these horrific scenes where you're escaping monsters, outsmarting monsters using fire or hiding.
It was designed so it could work really well with PSVR 2, and then of course the PSVR 2 is unique because it has eye tracking. And then we figured out it would be cool to have a horror game where you actually have to close your eyes.
And so PC and PlayStation 5, we instead have, of course, buttons for closing your eyes physically.
So now you actually have ghosts coming towards you, but then it has an eye on it, which means if I close my eyes here, I can actually wish it away. It's really important that the game mechanics and the character designs fit together and that there's something interesting about that.
I think if you like games like Alan Wake 2 or Little Nightmares, it's kind of a blend of all those. And Klaus usually pitched the game as Moomin meets Resident Evil. Of course, we're both suckers for Miyazaki movies too, and we do kind of have our own house-moving castle along the Midnight Walk, and it's where you keep your collectibles. So the Midnight Walk is coming to PS5 and Steam, but you can also play it in VR, both on PC and PS5.
El 8 de mayo. Fútbol, Heroes, ¿qué? No será grande el balón, ¿no? ¡Ostras! ¡Oh, qué cojo! ¡Ostras! Football Heroes League. Puedes jugarlo gratis en Steam y en Epic. Y bueno, chicos, pues hasta aquí estarán los títulos que más me han llamado la atención. Cierto es que han sacado algunas cosillas, como por ejemplo una nueva expansión del Diablo Inmortal, ese juego que sacaron para móviles. Aunque también está, me parece que es en Battle.net, también lo puedes jugar gratis. Estos son los juegos que me han cogido y más me han llamado la atención. Y la verdad, regustillo de algunos, sobre todo el primero que han enseñado, el de Wuchang, que ese sí que me llama bastante la atención, y otros juegos más. Me resulta curioso que sacan de repente Rematch y ahora sacan otro juego, pero esta vez los jugadores tienen poderes, tienen finishing, tienen un montón de movidas, tienen poderes. Vamos a tener ahora la era del fútbol, en el cual vamos a sacar un montón de chorropocientos juegos de fútbol para intentar imitar un FIFA Street. Eso es lo que estoy viendo. Así que sin más, lo dejamos por aquí. Espero que hayáis disfrutado, que lo hayáis pasado bien y nos vemos en futuros vídeos del canal. Hasta la próxima.